Hi, we are going to start our practice today from the beginning. So we're going to start with breathing. So your eyes can be open or closed. Sit in a comfortable way, an easy pose so your legs are crossed. Your hands can be on your thighs. And just take a few deep breaths. So we're breathing in and out through our nose. Sitting up nice and tall. On the inhales, we lengthen the spine. The exhales, we relax the shoulders away from our ears. We gently tuck the chin in towards our chest. Find our Ujjayi breath. And bring the arms up by our shoulders, shoulder height, palms facing the ceiling. You can have your eyes closed still or open. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring the arms down. So just flow a few times at your own breath. As we inhale, we lengthen through the spine. Next inhale, we're going to keep the arms up, shoulders relaxed, and exhale, come into a twist over to your right side. Come back to center as we inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist from the waist to the left. And one more time on each side. Inhale on the exhale, rotate from the waist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And bring the arms down, lower twist with hand outside, one hand back, one hand outside of the knee. And other side. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. And then we're going to set up for cat and cow. So come down onto all fours. Okay, here. You have your dog. This is what happens. Sit down. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And coming into cat and cow. So on the inhale, open up the chest, round the belly down towards the mat. And on the exhale, arch the spine. That's not good yoga unless you have a smelly dog underneath you. Inhale, open up. Draw the belly button down towards the mat. Bend the elbows in between and arch the spine. Tuck the chin and hips in towards each other. Lengthen the spine, both postures. Creating space, and then come into tabletop. So the belly button's drawn in towards the spine, and we'll release the left arm forward, reach the right foot back, point the toes down, flex the foot, and lower hand and knee down, other side. So you're reaching out through the fingertips, drawing the heel towards the back of the mat, gently squeezing the glute, lifting the heel up, and exhale, release one more time on each side. Left hand forward, right foot back. The eyes are down in between the hands. And other side. And lower the hand and knee down. Tuck the toes under and draw the hips up to the sky. Downward dog. With the dog. So here, we're going to walk the dog. So the hips are drawn up, and we're going to press the left heel down to the mat, bend the right knee, and press the right heel down, bend the left knee, walk back and forth between the two, a gentle way to lengthen the hamstrings here, wake up the backs of the legs, and then draw the hips up, draw the heels down, bend the knees, keep the glutes raised, and walk the feet up in between the hands. Come into a forward fold, Uttanasana, here at the front of the mat. Draw the hips up to the sky. On the exhale, draw the crown of the head down towards the floor. You can have that bend in the knees here if you need to. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, engage the quads. Slight bend in the knee, and take the arms out to the side and up. And bring the hands to heart center, and hold the chest, heart center for a beat, and exhale, release. Inhale, reaching up, we'll begin our sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release, and plant the palms and walk both feet into plank pose here. Anybody else doing it like this at home? So we're in plank pose, hands under the shoulders, thighs engaged, feet are hip width apart. We're drawing the backs of the thighs up towards the ceiling and the heels back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower slowly. And rest the body on the mat and just lift up the shoulders into cobra. Engage the chest, engage the core, draw the belly down into the mat, pressed into the floor. Push up onto the knees, tuck the toes, draw the hips up to the sky. Downward dog. And bend the knees deep, keep the glutes up, and walk the feet up in between the hands in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to do sun salutation B. So inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, sit back and down into chair. Open up the chest. Thighs are engaged. Draw the tailbone down. Draw the navel in. Inhale, reach the arms out by the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Plant the palms. Walk the left foot back and lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, engage the core. Reach the hands out to the side. Palms facing forward, shoulders relaxed. Plant the palms down. Walk the right foot back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhaling either cobra or pushing all the way up into upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the left foot, sweep it up to the sky. Left knee into the chest, walk or sweep it forward, in between the hands, hold for one breath, lengthen through the torso, and bring the back foot forward into a forward fold here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Engage the thighs, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come on up to standing. Exhale, bring the hands down, sit back and down into chair. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, fold, plant the palm. This time, walk the right foot back. Lower the right knee down. Engage the core. Lift up the chest. We're going to reach the hands behind the back. Interlock the fingers. Open up the chest for a chest opener. Heart opener. Release the palm. Release the hands. Plant the palms. Walk the left foot back. In plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower slow. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the right foot. Reach the right knee into the chest. Walk or sweep it forward. Hold for one breath. Lengthen through the torso. And bring the back foot forward. In a forward fold, slight bend in our knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Uttanasana. Inhale, arms out and up. And on the exhale, we're going to sit back and down into chair. So, chair, feet are up to hip width apart. The closer they are together, the more challenging it will be. Draw the tailbone down, draw the pelvis up, draw the navel in. Open up the chest, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, forward fold. Take a few breaths here. Try and create some more length in both halves of the body. So as we inhale, lift the hips up. As we exhale, draw the crown of the head down. Release the hands, reach them back at hip level, palms facing each other. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sweep the hands down. Draw the hips back and down into chair. Engage your quads, press through all four corners of the feet, and sit back into that chair. Inhale, lengthen through the fingers, open up the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Open up the chest. Exhale, Uttanasana. Plant the palms. And we're going to walk or jump the feet back into plank. Hold plank for a moment. Engage the thighs. Draw the backs of the thighs up towards the sky. Draw the heels towards the back of the mat. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower slowly. Elbows tucked in. Inhaling, upward dog. Draw the chest forward. Open up the chin. Tuck the toes. Draw the hips up. Downward dog. I'm going to spend a moment here in downward dog. So the hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width apart. We draw the hips up to the sky and we draw the heels down. We can have a bend in the knees if the hamstrings are tight. We want to have a straight line from the wrists all the way up to the hips. So remember, it's better to bend the knees than to have the legs straight and have this rounded back here. So draw the armpits down. So from here, we release the left foot, sweep it up to the sky. We're going to hold it here in three-legged down dog. Draw the heel back, foot about hip level. Still drawing the hips up and drawing the right heel down. And then we're going to bend the left knee, draw the left heel in towards the right glute. Then just open up the hip a little bit up to the sky. Still keeping the body weight even in the three legs. Neck in line with the arms, drawing the crown of the head down towards the floor. And back to three-legged down dog. Draw the heel back and bring the left foot down to the mat. Draw the heels up, down dog, and release the right foot. Sweep it up to the sky. Three-legged down dog again. Drawing the right heel back towards the back of the mat, the left heel down to the mat, and then bend the right knee, draw the heel in towards the glute, and open up the right hip up to the sky. A few breaths here. Three-legged down dog, draw the heel back, and bring the foot down to the mat. Find a nice down dog again. Draw the hips up and back towards the back of the mat. Release the left foot. Sweep it up to the sky. Bring the left knee into the chest. Puff up the back just a little bit. And then walk, sweep, or shimmy the foot in between the hands and set up for warrior one. So turn the back heel back and down so the heels are aligned. Engage your core as you inhale. Come up into warrior one. Palms facing each other. On the exhale, sink down into the left thigh so the left knee is stacked above the left ankle. Palms facing each other, chest open a little bit up to the sky. Draw the left hip back, the right hip forward, square the hips to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, bring the palms down to the mat. Walk the left foot back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the right foot, sweep it up to the sky. And right knee into the chest, pop up the back a little bit, and walk or sweep the foot in between the hands. Engage your core, and turn the back heel back and down, and inhale, warrior one on this side. Sink down into the right thigh, right knee stacked above right ankle. Shoulders relaxed away from right ears, palms facing each other. Draw the right hip back and draw the left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the palms down to the mat. This time walk the left foot forward to the front of the mat. We're in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on up to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on up to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Plant the palms and walk the feet or jump back into plank. Hands under the shoulders, thighs engaged. We're going to walk down onto the forearms. Set up for our side plank on the elbow forearm. So roll over onto your left side, the outside of the left edge of the left foot, inside edge of the right foot, and open up the right fingertips up to the sky. The legs can be staggered. You can lower the left knee down, or you can stack the legs. Options. Just want to make sure this left shoulder is directly above the left elbow. And bring the right hand down, and we're going to do it the other side. Turn around for you. So roll over onto outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left foot. We'll open up the left fingertips up to the sky. Find the option for the legs. Right knee down, legs scissored or legs stacked. Draw this right hip away from the mat, left hip up towards the ceiling. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring the palm down. And walk back up onto your hands and come into downward dog. A few breaths here, drawing the hips up and back. Pressing through all the fingers, but through the index and thumb a little bit more so than the rest. Let's release the left foot, sweep it up to the sky. Bring the left knee into the chest, walk or sweep it forward and set it for warrior two. So turn the back heel back and down, inhale, wheel up. Exhale, sink into the left thigh. Left knee stacked above left ankle, back leg solid and strong, hips are open up to the side. Lengthen through the torso, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, relax the shoulders, sink into the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring right hand forward. Both palms down to the mat and walk the left foot back to plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, lower. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Draw the hips up. And then release the right foot, sweep it up. Right knee into the chest. Walk or sweep it forward and warrior two on this side. So turn the back heel back and down. Inhale, reel up. Exhale, sink into the legs. Gaze over the right fingertips. Shoulders relaxed away from our ears. Thighs engaged. We're drawing this glute underneath. The right glute outside of this left thigh is drawing up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, bring left hand forward. Both palms down to the mat. Walk the left foot forward to meet the right. Slight bend in our knees. Inhale, come on out and up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And inhale, reaching up, gaze through the thumbs, a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, walk or jump the feet back into plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the left foot, sweep it up, bring the knee into the chest and walk or sweep the foot forward. We're going to start in warrior two. Turn the foot out, wheel up, exhale, sink, and then inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, Uttanasana. Plant the palms, walk the feet back or jump. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the left foot, sweep it up to the sky. Left knee into the chest, walk or sweep it forward. And we're going to engage the core and come on up as if you were coming into warrior one. We're just going to walk the back foot slightly forward. So the heels are on one line, back toe is slightly pointed forward. And we're going to bring the hands behind the back. I'll turn sideways so you can see that. So behind the back, you can just cross the arms folded at the base of the back, or you can do reverse namaste. You're feeling flexible today, and bring the palms together behind the back. We're going to straighten the front leg, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, fold. Let's just bring the chest parallel to the floor. Intense side stretch here. And slight bend in the knees, release the hands. We're just going to go straight to the other side from here. We're going to step the left foot back, step the right foot forward. Left heel aligned with the right heel. Let's keep the front leg straight. Again, find your arms either locked down at the base of the back, or reverse namaste. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, forward fold. So you have a micro bend in the knee. You're drawing the kneecap up towards the hip. I'm going to keep this front thigh engaged so that and draw that kneecap up towards the hip to avoid locking out the leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. We're at the foot of our mat. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center and release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Plant the palms, walk the feet back or jump. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhaling, upward dog. Tuck the toes, draw the hips up, downward dog. Release the left foot, sweep it up to the sky. Left knee into the chest, walk or sweep it forward. And we're going to engage the core and come on up as if you were coming into Warrior One. We're just going to walk the back foot slightly forward. So the heels are on one line, back toe is slightly pointed forward. And we're going to bring the hands behind the back. I'll turn sideways so you can see that. So behind the back, you can just cross the arms folded at the base of the back, or you can do reverse namaste if you're feeling flexible today, and bring the palms together behind the back. We're going to straighten the front leg, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, fold. Let's just bring the chest parallel to the floor. Intense side stretch here. And slight bend in the knees, release the hands. We're just going to go straight to the other side from here. We're going to step the left foot back, step the right foot forward. Left heel aligned with the right heel. Let's keep the front leg straight. Again, find your arms either locked down at the base of the back or reverse namaste. Inhale, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, forward fold. So you have a micro bend in the knee. You're drawing the kneecap up towards the hip. I'm going to keep this front thigh engaged so that and draw that kneecap up towards the hip to avoid locking out the leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. We're at the foot of our mat. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center and release. Inhale, reach up to the sky, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, walk or jump the feet back into plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, lower. Inhaling, upward dog. And tuck the toes, downward dog. We're going to lower down onto our knees. And we're going to flip over onto our back. So lie down, knees bent, hands down by your hips to begin with. We're going to cross the left ankle across the right thigh and flex the foot, draw the left toes back towards the knee. And we're going to start by just drawing the left knee towards the front of the mat, feeling a gentle stretch here in the hip. And then we're going to thread the needle. One left hand in between the thighs, other hand outside. You can either reach behind your hamstring and behind the thigh, or reach through to the shin and draw the right knee in towards the chest. So keep the feet flexed. With each exhale, draw the right knee in towards the chest, feeling a gentle stretch in the glute on the left side and the hip. We hold a lot of stress right there. So you use your breath and gravity here to relieve some of that stress, tension that we've been building up throughout the week. And then release, uncross the legs, and other side. Right ankle across the left thigh. For a moment, flex the foot, draw the right toes back towards the knee, and draw the right knee towards the front of the mat. And then thread the needle. Right hand in between the thighs, left hand outside. Reach behind the thigh or all the way to the shin, and draw the left knee. Now you might notice one side's tighter, this side's tighter for me. It's just our bodies. So You can spend a little more time here on one side than the other if you need to. You can do this while watching television. You'll feel better. So we just want to reach into that tightness that we feel in the hip. Shouldn't be painful. If it switches from tightness to pain, then back up a little bit. And then release. Uncross the legs. We're going to come into a full body stretch. Arms overhead. Both knees into the chest and rock forward and backwards a little bit. Give yourself a little back massage. And then both knees into the chest. Keep the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg out. And roll the left knee over to the right side of the mat, keeping both shoulders down on the mat. So extend the left arm out to the side. And then drawing with the right hand, drawing the left knee down towards the floor. You'll feel a lower back release here. It's really nice. It's 5 o'clock, time to go home. You can gaze up to the sky or up over the shoulder. Bring the left knee into the chest, right knee into the chest to meet it. Extend the left leg out and same thing on your exhale. Draw the right knee over to the left side. Gaze over the right shoulder. Whoops. Knight's coming to say hi. Thank you. Oh. Lovely. With the left hand, draw the right knee down towards the mat. If you wanted music to this practice, here's your opportunity. And then bring the right knee in, bring the left knee in one more time, draw them in close. A little bit of a rock here, side to side, forward and backwards. Lower the head down, take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, take the hands and legs out, coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So this is our most important pose. With each exhale, we should sink the body deeper down into the mat. To feel comfortable, the eyes are closed. We want to keep the mind clear. So even if we have thoughts come to mind, just accept them and let them go. As you exhale, allow the thighs to just release any remaining tension. Allow the shoulders to release any remaining tension. Release the cheeks. Release the eyes and the tongue. We're going to extend the right arm by our ear, and then roll over onto your side. You can rest the head on the bicep here. Come into side lying child's pose. Just spend a few breaths here. And then we'll come up to seated, easy pose. One more time. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale through our nose.